Morning. Welcome in. My butt's asleep. But then again, the rest of me is also asleep. Oh, how is everybody doing? Their second morning stream. I am still no better at waking up first thing in the morning. But we're getting there. We're getting there. We're back at Wuthering Waves today. My foot has gotten stuck to something. Hold on. Hey, Fenric-san, welcome in. To anybody who's come in this morning, I've had to change my screaming, oh my god, my streaming schedule to mornings. I'm only halfway through my cup of coffee, alright? Alright, we're getting there, we're getting there. 2 mornings instead of afternoons. My afternoons are no longer available, so it was a sudden change, but hopefully people can either tune in or they can watch one of the videos, the VODs, it's fine. But we're with Wuthering Waves today. I was shocked you were up at this time, caught me while I'm going to sleep soon. Well, we can entertain you for a few minutes. Yeah, I no longer have my
little buddy Benny. I think I'll kill you.
Strictly EXO, welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow. I said, like, I'm halfway through my cup of coffee. I'm not a morning person, but it's now the only time that I have available to get streaming, so hopefully it encourages me to get up, you know, out of bed. But I'm gonna swap over to the game and we'll get going. But I also had issues this morning trying to get up. I've had a reoccurring issue with my eye where it feels like my right eye is like sticky. It's the only way I can explain it, and I can't, like, it's painful to open first thing in the morning. And like I've had eye baths and stuff like that to keep it clean. I'm just gonna use up my wave plates this morning and then we'll get on to quests. No worries, I'm doing with stuff at the moment, so it's perfect. Yeah, I'm basically, like, after stream I'm gonna go to, I was looking it up, it's like better to go to an optometrist than it is to my, like, book a doctor's appointment. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try and grab one and just be like, hey, I'm having this problem with my eye, can you fix please? So, buttons, we'll remember where our hand is and how we push buttons. Keep out of peak though. Yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Like, oh, hey guys, you're over here. How do you corner? I'm enjoying it. I've decided not to get Carlotta though. We did pull for her, but we lost the 50-50. So I'm kind of like, I'm not really gonna use her. I don't really use gun characters except for like Mortefi. And that's because like he doesn't really stay on the field for very long. I pressed the wrong, but I'm half asleep, so I'm like pushing buttons and hoping that's what I meant to push. And if you expect me to dodge, I can kind of do it. Sounds like an infection. Well, it's the whole thing of like, it'll happen for like 1 or 2 days, right? And then it goes away for like a week or 2, then it kind of comes back, and I'm like, am I sleeping awkwardly on my face or something like that? Like, there's no smell, there's no infection, there's no discharge, there's nothing stuck in the eye. I've been using eye drops and an eye bath, and they alleviate the issue, but like first thing in the morning I can't open my eye. It's fucking impossible. Like it feels sticky, but it's not sticky. It's weird. Like it doesn't have. Yeah, it could be a reaction to something. Sorry, I went balls deep for her. I love Shadow Arts VA so much. I know, I was delighted. I was like, it's good to see that there's another Baldur's Gate voice actor in here. What was I doing? I was trying to level up a character. Who was I leveling?
Then conquer.
It's one of you. I think it's you. There we go. Activate. Yeah, it's just a whole case of like I lost the 50-50 and I'm like, I don't have, so I'll have a guaranteed and I'm not really going to use her. So I'm like, I'll probably wait for the next row. If she comes up again, maybe might get her, but at the moment, you know, I pulled on her and I lost, but I'm also not bothered. My concern is that when Zanny eventually comes out, I may not have enough for her, and I definitely want Zanny. Wait, what are these on? On purples. So let's see if we can generate purples. Yeah. But as the plan, after stream, I'm just gonna go down and have a chat with a local optometrist. So the whole thing, as well as my doctor, it takes like it could take me a week to get an appointment because it's like all the doctors in Ireland are pretty much over capacity. I'm like, I don't want to wait a week. At this moment in time, when I woke up this morning, I was like, nah, I need to get this fixed. This is a pain in the ass. All right, go beat up creature. Who needs to level?
Plan with convention, then conquer by ingenuity.
Level. Enough to level you. Yeah, I'll need to go beat up a bird for you. Zanny, like, the buttons on her shirt are doing work for Zanny. I just want to point that out. Like, Zanny is the main one that I'm waiting for. Not gonna lie, the first time she showed up on the stream in the game, I was just like, please keep talking to me. Like, every time she spoke, I was like, keep speaking, keep talking about food.
Guests of the unkind.
So I was like, yeah, no, Zanny. They also reckon, because obviously we don't know yet, but I reckon that's where her... My mind was like, imagine if her tacit mark was like on her chest, and the reason like they've animated her with such a buttons on her shirt was that like when she does her thing, her tie pops off, and then her shirt bursts open, and then the tacit mark is there, and I'm just like, okay. Because you still don't know where hers is, and usually they're all like exposed in some way, like on the skin. I got it. Yeah, her access beauty, man, she's gorgeous. Yeah, I originally thought she was a bat because I didn't see the tail from the artwork, and the angle of the horns on the artwork reminded me of like bat ears. So I was like, oh, she's a bat. And now I'm like, oh, she's a demon. It's still okay. I don't mind. There we go. Name you. Get my rewards. Quickly do is we'll be super cute and we'll go pick some flowers very quickly as well. Yeah, the only other place I can think of was under her gloves. Yeah, I know somebody in the community started a rumor. I forgot to click on buttons. That it was on her tongue, and I was like, guys, where did this rumor come from? Oh, but she's talked enough to us that I don't think it is, and I'm just like, who put this here? Who put this here? Yes, like at the moment, we've only got a 10 pull. Then I check my pity. I think I got pretty close. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 60, no, this was 62. We're on 62. But I got Verena from the loss of the 50-50, so I'm okay with that because I don't have Verena ever, so. Yeah, there was fan art. Yeah, we all know about the fan art. We've all seen the fan art. Alright, I think we're done leveling, so now we're back to questing. So let my brain catch up with my hand. There we go. We're doing this. There we go. Okay. Proceed? Yes, travel to the closest thing for me. Thank you, game. Yeah, because like up until oh wow, this teleports me like right on top. I might pick up the teleport beacons in the area first. Oh, these are all underground. Okay. I'm gonna drop and get this one and do it like naturally. So I can teleport around for the mission quest. What was I saying? My brain has lost its place. I need to drink more coffee. Hang on a second. Get there by grappling onto a ring, right? We can do that. Leaks are suggesting we're getting 2 more supports, so at least Shorekeeper and Brina don't have to keep carrying. Yeah, because that was what I was noticing when I was trying to make teams, is that like it's like 2 choices basically. And I'm like, that makes it very difficult to diversify. And yeah, literally up until Shorekeeper, I didn't have a healer. Like, that's how long I was just playing Mortefi, Keltaro, and Yinling. Like, that was my team, because I just didn't have a support character. I'm gonna pick all these fucking mushrooms, don't judge me. I also recently, like, how long has the game been out? I recently discovered that it's like, oh wait a sec, there's a level up system for the synthesis and the cooking. Yes, please. Oh, so I've been farming stuff like that, but these ruins feel oddly familiar what's lying over there. Okay, we'll quickly check it out. Doesn't feel right. Hey look, someone has carved a message here on the ground. Okay. What does it say, Abby? It looks like it's a fight. Beneath the firelight shadow is his refuge. Some sort of rivel. Maybe it's raised the torches and the shadow could be... Oh, so I have to light the torches? Because the enemy's invulnerable until I do. Brand is supposedly going to have healing in his kit, and the other rumored Havoc 5 stars going to be support too. Ooh. Well, the girl with the... I don't want to fight you. Go away. Okay. Okay. I need to...
Guests of the unkind.
Come here.
Make it fast.
Over here.
I am fine.
Leave it fast. Loading. In war with time.
Yeah, it's clever. It's like, keep it in the light, you know?
Zap string. It's our curtain call.
Alright, you're outside the... Let's go over here. Oh, hey. Hey. No swishy.
Who's the caged bird now?
Right, tear them to pieces.
Oh,
Oh, was he
from
immune?
the heart.
He's immune. Alright. Whee! Can I turn these back on? No. Okay. Over here, sir. Ooh.
Perish.
Crush them!
Loading.
Get back in here. Come on. There.
Take full. No mercy.
Oh, I think that was a waste. You fell out of him. Spooky night. I'm not reading that. I'm too tired. I can't really see out of my eye. Ruins in the southwest. Let's check it out. Cool, Abby. But ooh, touchy. Loot. All right, we're trying to go do the mission, which is up here. Oh, I can do this, right? Here, Mr. Ray. Whee.
Where's the destination?
That's not what I meant to do. Am I supposed to be down here, is it?
Where's the destination?
I'm confused. I don't know where this marker is pointing. It's underground. Okay. No. Alright. I'm just gonna teleport. I'm too tired. I'm on the fence. I want to roll for Rosia. If she's next, I might roll. I try to roll for every character, and she's guaranteed within like 20 pulls, so I'll probably get her. Oh, I'm gonna be lazy. Where am I going?
Where's the destination?
There's the ray we're supposed to hit. Okay. Hello, sir. Please take me away. I'm too tired. Yeah, the amount of versatility and mobility they put into the game is fantastic. Where are you taking me? We're on a magical ride. Let's go. Well, that's a new puzzle, whatever it is.
Where's the
No, not yet. That's
destination?
what we're doing right now. We got as far as we beat up the dragon. We found out that the Pope Church has been using the dragon to kill people who question their religion. And then we're meeting up with the troop of fools. I love the turtle. There we go.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to present to you our sanctuary. A haven for all the surviving fools at the edge of the world.
In this place, yeah, like it's so like
They
super
say the
creepy,
most
spooky.
dangerous places are the safest. Penitence End has always been forsaken. And now, cloaked in a sea of mist, even the Order's envoys wouldn't dare set foot here. It's the perfect refuge for us.
My guy.
The mist does shield us from the order.
Hell, I was gonna skip her,
but it
but she's
brings
so
its own
fun. It feels
set
good
of
to play. Yeah, I
problems.
like that she can activate her abilities.
Precisely
Like,
why we
you
must
get a
tackle its
prompt
effects
to activate her
without delay.
abilities while you're playing the other characters. I'm like,
By the
oh,
way,
okay, that's cool.
If you'd like to speak with Mr. Bardolino, our laureate, you'll find his tent deep
Yeah,
within the base.
I got to play with her. She was fun.
Feel free to talk to the others while we handle our tasks.
Yeah,
We'll
I'm
catch
not
up
sure
once
about
we're done.
Brandt. Like I said, I'll pull on every character that comes up. There's the thingy. Oh, grab that. He's growing on me as a character. I'm not really interested in him as a character when I first met him. I was like, okay, it's flamboyant Captain Jack Sparrow, and that's saying something. I'm sneaking all the butterflies. It's fine. Going up that way. We're going for Bardolino. The Twister, and you get the off-field version is gonna be so strong. Yeah, exactly. Alright, what's this? Big turtle, bro. I like big turtle. Oh, I get to, hold on. I get to zoom. I want to play a picture of the turtle. Yeah. Hello, sir. You're fabulous. The drip marketing for him, they know what they were doing. Exactly. But like the whole thing as well is that it's been a long time since we got, is it another one? It's a long time since we got a male character. Like the only banner character, no, we got the general as the first release banner character. Then the next male character wasn't until Yao with the robot arm. And you got him for free as well. So like we've had a lot of female characters.
No rush.
And ironically,
The
the reason I joined this game was because I liked the look of the male characters. Because not a lot of games put as much effort into their male characters as they do their females. So I was quite pleased with how much they were putting into both. Alright, that's cool. I'm just checking all this stuff. I was like, we had
No rush. The impatient ones will follow.
the
The
general.
battlefield
He was
is
the first
dynamic.
character released.
Do not
Then we
let your
had
guard down.
No
Yinlin.
rush.
1,
The impatient ones.
2,
Plan with convention. Then conquer.
3,
May I
4,
pray for anything specific for you? It would be my honor.
5,
Would you like a fun game?
6.
Eyes on the horizon.
We've had 6 female characters, including 4 stars. And we've had 2 male characters. Hey, John Ackritz, welcome in. Yeah, so like we've had... That's all, I'm here. I have no intention of really using her, but you know, that's gonna bug me. Yeah, so we've got 2 male characters and 8 female characters released. So more males. Like I get it. The predominant audience is like people who are interested in the female characters. But like I want
Where's the
males.
destination?
2. I want both, okay? I want the waifus and the husbandos. And the cute, adorable characters. Like, my favorite female character is probably Chang Li. My favorite male character is actually probably more Teffy. But then my favorite overall character is Encore, because she's just so fucking adorable. Camilla's a little bit too crazy for me. I'm a huge fan of Asuka from Evangelion, you know.
Life's only just
Saying
unfurling
something.
its sails for you.
How are you doing,
Why
John?
sit there like one of those doer statues in the Order's hall?
I have 2 cups in front of
Don't
me.
be afraid to
I've got a
show
cup of
little
orange juice and I've
spark.
got a cup of coffee. Hey, no, welcome in.
I was just thinking about my future. Is Raguna truly lost to me?
My only
forever?
complaint about the game so far is that every time they change
Some
scene,
have found their way back. But
my
under the Order's watchful
mouse
eye,
cursor defaults to the
Is that
center of the
really
screen,
what
so
you
I end up booping a lot of people in the
Life
face
without
during
freedom.
cutscenes, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I keep having to move it. And I'm like, just remember where the
Listen,
fuck
you
my
don't
mouse
need a
is,
grand
please.
stage to leave your mark. A true ragged
Roughly.
can turn even a ragged tent into the finest theatre. That's what I'm
Like,
prepared
I
to
don't
do.
mind if you're going from, like, open world into a cutscene, but there's sometimes where I'm going from cutscene to cutscene and it happens, and
I
I'm like,
might be an
stop
old
that.
man now, but don't let that fool
How are you doing, Noel?
I was once crowned with the laurel, you know.
You are you Mr. Bardolino?
In the flesh. Ha 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 ha!
Huzzah! Did anything unusual happen while you were on the Laurel?
As I took my final bow on stage, a bright
Working
light
like usual,
pierced
very
through
quiet
the
day.
clouds, shining down from the sky, and then
Oh, man.
a radiant laurel descended upon me.
Oh, I
And
said, like, my feet are always cold. Somebody sent me a thing. It's a
voice
bucket,
ringing
right?
in
But it's
my
a space
head.
heater. And I was like, oh my god.
I asked them a question that had puzzled me
It's a
since
really, really,
childhood.
like, it's a knee, like, if you're sitting down, it's a
Ultimate
knee-high
philosophical
bucket. The
riddle.
idea is you put your feet into it, you put
What
a
should I eat tonight?
blanket over the top to seal it in, and you turn it on. It's a space heater inside, and it's like, oh,
And they answered,
this, I like this.
the body is the temple of
I
the
made
mind.
buffalo wings and roast potatoes last week.
Keep your
Lovely.
mind
I made,
sharp. Do consume healthy food, such as the loris salad.
that's a weird thing for a god to tell you what to do.
But
Eat
why
salad.
loris
Speaking of salad, I made a lovely
I
salad
was
yesterday.
baffled, and the meaning still eludes me to this very day. I've never been quick-witted, though, and the Order's doctrines never quite took hold. Acting, however.
Ah, he's an
that is where my
actor.
true passion lies.
But explain the accent. The extension of certain parts of the words. They sent me the wrong packaging, so it was supposed to be like a chicken pesto salad. But they sent me prawns it was supposed to be a different thing. I only had prawns instead of chicken, so I made a prawn pesto salad yesterday. It was actually quite nice. It was, spinach roast pepper, prawns stir-fried in oregano. I wasn't sure if that one was going to work, because again, it was supposed to be chicken. Torn mozzarella, balsamic vinegar, chopped tomatoes, and then a pesto drizzled over it, and it was lovely. Perhaps that's just the Sentinel's personal favorite? Today, I can't remember what we're
Why
cooking
did a
today, but it's
blessed
like a...
warrior like you get banished
It's
by
like
the
a
Order?
burrito without the burrito.
Back when
Like a
I won
burrito
the
bowl.
lottery, Raguna
But it's
was
just
led by
basically
the
like...
Holy
I'm gonna say it's like a
She
spicy
promoted all sorts of grand celebrations
bean
during the
stew.
carnival.
But it's
An
not stew. You know, stew is like...
tide of revelry.
I'm trying very hard to explain this.
Stages
It's a
sprang
bean
up
bowl.
on
We'll call it
every
a spicy
corner of the
bean
city.
bowl. How about that?
Performances
Because the
dancing
sauce
through the
isn't as
streets,
liquidy as
and
like a
shops
stew would be.
adorned in vibrant
But you cook it like a stew, and then like you bring
Even on
the water
rainy
level down
nights, you could still hear
until it's like a thick
music
sauce, and then
playing
you
in the
pour it
square.
over rice. I'll find the name of it later. I'll take a picture.
Some performers wove their critiques
Chicken
into
pesto
their
and chicken
acts.
parmesan are my favorite pasta dishes
Sharp
to
as
make.
she was, the Holy Maiden noticed. She
Um,
refined city policy with each
Forget.
whisper
Oh
of
wait, no, I can
speech.
check on my phone. I've got a thing. I'm being silly. I'm also like half
Ah,
awake. My
those were
alarm's
the
gonna go off in a
golden
little bit.
days, my friend.
Gonna scream at
The
me.
Holy Maiden once said that if she were to leave this world,
Oh,
she'd want
close
no
everything.
majestic tomb, solemn funeral, but the grandest carnival as her final farewell. And then she really did.
What was it?
The current Primus took her place.
It's a
and
spicy
in the name
bean
of
chili.
mourning
That's
the
what it
Holy
is.
Maiden,
With
issued all
cauliflower.
sorts of bans
You
on the
click on it.
carnival.
With
But
smoky
is that
chipotle
really
sauce and
what she would
cauliflower
have
side. And then the next day we've
The
got
orders
the
gripped tight,
pesto chicken and
the
mozzarella
carnival
salad, is what the
performances
was
were
supposed to be.
reduced to dull,
Then I also have a truffle
monotonous
mushroom pasta
shadows of their
and a
famous
creamy
days.
pesto and bacon pasta left for this week. I also have pea soup with
One
bacon
year, I
and
strung a
sausage.
wire
It doesn't
from
say
a gondola
sausage, but like
to
holy
the
shit,
top
because
of the
sometimes you get like
clock
a
tower in
soup
Liberty
with like
Square,
meat in it.
and another
It's like
from
the
the
sausage
tower
is
to the
like...
Thessalia's
Wait, have I
mansion.
still got stuff open in the background? I just noticed that. Whoopsies.
Then
Just noticed
I
something else open in the
disguised
background.
myself as one of the Laguardia to fool the acolytes.
The bean bowl
climbed
reminds
to
me
the
of a
roof along the
cassoulet.
wire.
Yeah, I want to try cooking that soon. Yeah, I always try to pick new things
Midway
to
through the
try.
order's performance,
Like, I didn't cook
I
for
hopped on a
years. I was
wheelbarrow
basically
with a
using ready
clown
meals.
showering
Um,
the entire city with flowers.
Just because I didn't have time or energy to cook. And I was worried about portion size and health and stuff like that. So I was picking like healthy ones like from Slimming World. Hello, Emerald. Welcome in.
They couldn't do anything
So
but
like for
watch
literally like 2
golden
years, I
pink
just didn't
petals
cook.
rain from the sky for 3
And
whole
I basically am
days.
trying to still work out like
They
when am I
struggled to
hungry,
clean up
how
the
am I
flowers from
hungry.
the
So what
streets,
I've worked
and it
on
took
now
a
is
downpour to wash them all away. That
I'll have a big
crowdcaster,
lunch
adapted from a music van,
that
became
I've
the
cooked.
prototype for the one
And
we
then
use
for
on
dinner
stage
later on,
today.
I have a bowl of soup. Maybe with like a slice of brown bread like crumpled into it. But like that's my meal plan. And then if I'm snacky in between, I've got like these healthy biscuit bars that are like, it's like 164 calories for the whole bar. Like I'm trying to obviously eat healthy and do calorie deficit because I don't get like, especially in the winter. Oh, hold on. I forgot a thing. Did I come in the right time when you're talking about food? Sounds like a good plan. Yeah, I forgot to mention. So usually I go for like walks 3 to 4 times a week. I haven't done that because I kind of almost got kidnapped. I forgot to mention this. Yeah, so over December, yeah, I was also trying to be calorie deficient, but I'm not sure whatsoever. Like, what? I know, right? I almost got kidnapped. Yeah, so I should have explained this one. I keep casually forgetting to tell people this happened. I went for one of my walks, and obviously it's the depths of winter, but the route I go, it's about like, it's almost 5 kilometers, so I do it twice if I want to do a 10-kilometer one. But I was like halfway through, it's a lit up area, it's a built up area, there's lights, there's like not restaurants, like takeaway places, and there's like it's on a bus route, so like it's always very well lit, there's always tons of people going around. So I went down the route, I tried to cross the road, and a car swerved in. I went, oh shit, you know, I stepped back on the path. And then the car kind of like, it had gone into the turn, which was an estate, and stopped, looked at me, and then they kind of like did a turn, and I'm like, oh, did I frighten them? Or have they taken the wrong turn? I thought, oh, they're turning out and going back out again. Maybe they've taken a wrong turn. Cool. And then they pulled in at the next like piece of path. And I was like, maybe... I was like, oh, they've wrong turn. It's fine. So, well, I forgot Emerald. Like, I didn't actually get kidnapped, you know? So, like, that's my whole thing is why I didn't actually get kidnapped. I did have to ring the police, however, and file a report about it. They pulled in, so I basically passed by them, and I'm a nosy fucker. I glanced in, because I thought maybe they're going to pull in and ask me for directions, so I was trying to keep an eye on, like, did they want directions or not? So, it was 2 blokes sitting in, like, the light was off in the car, but there was somebody in the passenger seat, and they had, I was gonna say they had a male silhouette, male haircuts, right? So I couldn't see details, but I could see outlines and stuff like that. And it was weird. They were sitting there in the car, in the dark, no light on, no phones out, nothing. And they weren't moving. They were just sitting there. And I was like, that's fucking weird. So I continued walking on. And then the car passes me. And I'm like, okay, they've figured out where they're going. Whatever. And then it pulls in front of me again. And then, as I'm coming up to it, This time, when I'm coming up to it, they pull away. And I'm like, okay. And then they pull in front of me again. And then they keep doing this up the road. And as this continued to happen, I was like, it became less and less more likely, like, that they were looking for a place and more they're being really fucking suspicious. But the whole thing was there was people where I was at the time, because there's a bus stop with a bunch of people. And then I was coming up onto an area where there's a bunch of takeaway restaurants. So, like, there was a lot of activity in the area. And then they didn't pull into the restaurant area. They, in fact, drove completely past that. And then pulled into the next area where there wasn't a lot of lighting. And there wasn't a lot of people. And I was, at this point, I had started to slow down my walk. Because I was like, this is being fucking weird. And then, as obviously I crossed over from the restaurant area into the next area, they did the thing where they pulled ahead again. But this time, they actually, like, drove off. And I was like, okay, maybe I'm just imagining it. And they pulled into an estate. And I was like, cool. They're gone. And they immediately did a U-turn and came back out and came back down the road. And I just stopped and I was like, nah. No. These guys are fucking following me. I thought, like, oh, they've driven off. They've done this, that, and the other. They're gone. And then they turned around and came back down the road towards me. And I was like, okay, no. I went back to the food area. I was like a second away from it. So I went in. I messaged himself. I was like, I need you to come and get me. You're like, right now. And he's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, there's a car following me. Like, distinctly following me. And he was like, I'll be right there. And I went into the restaurant and it was a Domino's. And I was just like, hey, so I'm being followed by a car with two blokes. I'm just going to sit here for a minute. And they were like, what the fuck? But then as himself was coming up to find me, he actually noticed the car driving up and down the road as well. He thought that they were looking for somewhere. So I got in the car, got home. We put it in we have like a neighborhood watch. So I put as much detail of the car and the road that it was on into it as much as possible. And like, I always think like I'm being like super paranoid. I actually don't have a lot of good danger sense, but I also I can feel when the situation is wrong. And I was like, maybe I'm overreacting. And I decided to contact the guards. The guards are our local police force. And I basically I contacted the guard station. I explained to her what happened. And then she just goes, I'm putting you on with emergency dispatch right now. And I was like, oh, I wasn't imagining it. I was put onto emergency dispatch. I recounted all the information again. But as I was describing stuff, the guard just goes, hang on a sec, love. Where are you right now? And I was like, oh, I'm home. I got my husband to come get me. And she's like, okay, that's great. Now you can tell me the rest of your story. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm not hallucinating. I'm not like over imagining this. The guards were genuinely concerned as to where I was. I gave them all the information I could. And she's like, right, I've sent a car out immediately into the area to keep an eye out. And she's like, do you want us to send guards over to your house so you can make a statement and stuff like that? And I basically said to them, look, you can, but what I've told you is basically all the information that I have. So they didn't send the guard out, but because they had my statement, and they got the car out there, and I was like, okay, so I'm not going to go for walks anymore. Not in the winter. So I haven't gone in a month. So like I haven't. The whole thing was I was trying to get calorie deficit and I was trying to be exercise, but I can't go for the exercise right now because it's too fucking weird. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah. So let me see the chat. I know you guys were freaking out, but yeah, twats. Yeah, eesh. Yeah, it's fucking weird. Yeah, time to get your phone out and video them. I did, but the problem was my camera is really shit at nighttime for video recording, and I have the memory of a fucking sponge. I couldn't remember. By the time it clicked on me, I should probably take down like the reg. They were always just too far ahead that I couldn't get the details from them. I could have gotten it the first time I saw them, but after that, they made it so that it was difficult to actually, like, I couldn't see into the car. I would get up to the car and it would drive off. So I couldn't see the reg and I couldn't see into the car anymore. Yeah, that's worrisome. Yeah, what the fuck? They sounded really bad at following someone without being noticed. Like, yeah, it was kind of like, what are they doing? I thought maybe they thought maybe I'd be oblivious, and I was being a bit until they started being weird. They probably had reports from other people. No, I think I was the first one to report it. So, like, yeah, not on your own at least. Well, yeah, but the whole case is I don't want to have to drag himself out for a 5 to 10 kilometer walk. You know, that's not fair on him. Also, oh my god, Axe Ace, welcome in. Sorry, you came in when I was ranting and telling a story. How much I'm freaking. Ah, you're fine, don't worry. Like, could have smashed the car. Yeah, they don't know your camera's crap. It would have been a deterrent. No, it wasn't. I did blatantly take my phone out and start recording. And they still, like, were doing it. So I was like, okay. They didn't care. Because, like, if they, like, the idea is, like, if they nab you, well, they could just delete the shit off your phone. So, yeah, sorry, Ace. Axe Ace, you walked into me telling a story about how I almost got kidnapped over the winter. So that's why I haven't been going for my walks. But welcome in. What a time to walk into a conversation. Anyway, let's get start playing the game. Exactly what I expect from a Laura.
That's all in the past.
Is there a known human trafficking problem in the area? No. Like, it's not really... There are instances of very bad kidnapping cases in Ireland. But they're very rare. You know what I mean? Like, the last one I can think of was a couple of years ago. Yeah.
Facing down every obstacle.
Yeah, they were following. Yeah, they were following me up and down the road, waiting for secluded, and because the next area. That's why I decided to turn away, was because the next area was a closed gas station, and even if it had cameras, it was a lot darker and there was a lot less people around, and I was kind of like debating, okay, if I walk into that area, I'm not as secure. And it's when the car turned and came back down after the road after me again. I went, no, we're not going into that area. We're going to the shop. We're calling the guards. I felt like pulling out the phone is last resort since they might know, okay, we have to go. Yeah. That's a cool storyteller. Yeah, exactly. That one time I went for a walk.
Perhaps being forgotten.
The reason I stopped exercising is because I almost got kidnapped. I think that's a fair excuse. Oh, man. Yeah, this guy's telling about how he got his Lorette, and the dragon god seahorse thing told him he wanted a salad, so...
But we'll fight the tide and live our lives to the fullest.
Alright, I finally finished my coffee. I'm a bit more awake now as well, which is
but they
good.
never truly left us.
I'm still gonna go to the eye doctor. I'll just walk in. I have stuff to do, shopping-wise, anyway. So I'll go, I'll get himself to do like the recycling, and while there I'll pop in and just be like, hey, so I've got this problem with my eye. It's sticky, and it's sore. I say sticky, it's not sticky, it's the best way I can explain it to me. You know when you get glue on your fingers, and you're pulling your fingers apart, and that sticky sensation is what it's like on my eye. Like, my eyelid to my eye are the two tips of my fingers, but it's not actually, it's weird. It's so difficult to describe a sensation sometimes. I also got kidnapped, that's why I started eating pizza, because going out to buy groceries is dangerous. Exactly. Oh, perfect excuse. I did have pizza this weekend, but that's because we were doing Dark Heresy, Session 0 for Ascension, so. Bro, my character's fucking ridiculous. So, for those of you who don't know, Dark Heresy. Hey, Balloon Man! What is this guy like pretending to be the Wizard of Oz or something?
What say you, Brad? Do you like this stage design? It could be used for this year's carnival.
This guy's having way too much fun with those balloons. What was I gonna say? Dark Heresy. So Dark Heresy is basically the Dungeons and Dragons version of Warhammer 40k, where you play as humans. You play as like the Inquisition, members of the Inquisition. So nice balloons. I like the balloons. Come on. He's living his life. That's bad language.
So
exactly.
why not relive that scene I just mentioned?
This part is fun. On that topic,
On
whenever I dress up, I usually have an umbrella with me. I got costumes one time and always had the chance of using it. Ah, yeah, I know, right? Someone say 40k? Yeah. I'm playing Dark Heresy. It's the role-playing Inquisition, because there is a Space Marine version, but we're playing the Inquisitorial version. We're playing as humans. So I'm playing as an Arbites, which is basically the 40k's universe's version of the police. So think like Judge Dredd combined with RoboCop. And I have to blow my nose. I'm sorry. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to mute myself while I do this. All right. So yeah. So we're playing a role-playing game. There's an RBTs, which is myself, which is basically RoboCop meets am I right? I say Gundam. That's not the answer. No, RoboCop meets Judge Dredd. Police officer in the 40k universe. We have a member of the Adeptus Mechanicum. We have his combat servitor K1 3 Theta H, aka Keith, the battle servitor. We have a guardsman who's going into like a stormtrooper. And then we have a scum, the funniest class ever to play. He's a dual-wielding, pistol-wielding, smuggling... the pistol-wielding, the scum character is called Jakeson Stratham. And he knows how to drive a car really fast. Yeah, so we're having fun. Umbrella, great idea. Yeah, or keys. Because I think mace is illegal in Ireland, so we can't, like, bring pepper spray with us. Also a sword fighting student, and I know how to trust into books really quick. Huzzah! Noel here just kind of is like, he's like, I'm going to end your life. Hairspray. I'm not cat. See, hairspray is more likely to be snorted in Ireland than it is to be used as a weapon, so I don't want to carry that around with me because it looks suspicious. Something else I'd like to ask. But yeah, so we basically... You get level 1 to, like, is it
That fight with the dragon
10,
probably
9,
messed with the
10
mountain's stability.
in the base
If
game, and then the
Bartolina
second
keeps
half of the
moving
game,
around up
which is a
there,
separate section of the
it
rulebook,
could
it's
get
called
dangerous.
Ascension.
We need
It's
to find a
basically
way to
where
get him
you
down,
now are the
and
same
fast.
stat block as a level 1 scout space marine.
Might
You've
need
done
your
a
help
lot.
with
You're
this.
now notorious,
Pharaoh
and like
should have
at that
some
point,
useful
one of
items
you
in our
can
box.
become the Inquisitor or train to become a Inquisitor. For the purpose of the story. So we do a session 0 where we make
We've
sure
got a
everybody's leveled up
cloudcaster that can conjure up
to the
some
minimum
fluffy
level,
cloud
and they've got all their
cushions.
new perks and all
They'd
their
make the
new gear
perfect
and stuff
stairs
like
to
that. Because
reach
you
Mr.
also have to choose
Bartolino,
like a
or
new
catch him for a
path.
soft landing.
Oh, I'm
Some
going
of its
down with them if I
parts
have
have
to.
been
Exactly,
borrowed
that's
by other
fascinating.
troop
I always
members.
wanted to do fencing. Yeah. So I don't know what the other characters are going to do. Well, no, I know the guardsman is going to be the Inquisitor. So he's going into the interrogator class. So it's like a student Inquisitor. And then I have decided to go down the path of the Crusader. It's so dumb. I basically have like put myself into like as the tank of the group. And the Crusader, I'm just like, oh yeah. Yeah, let's do this. I don't know what the
No rush.
scum has
The
done,
impatient
and I
ones will
don't
fall
know
right into our lap.
what the... Why do I always forget what they call it? The machine guy. Come on, brain. Mechanicum. I don't know what the Mechanicum guy is going to do. I think the scum's going to go down the Desperado route. So, like, think like cowboys drawing guns super fast and shootouts with dual pistols. So I think that's the route he's going to go down. There are a few clubs in Ireland, both modern fencing and HEMA. Maybe in your area as well, there might be something. It's a fun sport. Thanks for the details. Sounds like
No
fun.
rush.
Yeah, like,
The impatient ones will
there
fall
is.
right into our lap.
like, sorry. Hold on, I need to cough. I'm a bit congested this morning. Yeah. But I've been leveling. I've spent the last few days, like, trying to work out, like, I need to talk to people. I'm gonna go down here first.
Where's the destination?
Working out like my gear, and I'm stupidly strong. But basically I've accidentally converted myself into the Doomslayer because I have a combat shotgun, and now I have like I'm working towards power armor.
Just prepping dinner. The storm's passed.
And I was
so
just
it's
like, and I was like, I
perfect
got to pick
time for
one of
fish.
3 traits, and I wasn't sure which one I
captain
wanted, so I
once
rolled
told
for
me
it, and I got
secret.
Demon Slayer, and I'm sitting there
fiercer
kind of
the
going,
storm,
please
the more
play
fish
Rip
it
and Tear
brings.
while I go to
we even see
combat.
Fish swept up by the wind, raining down
Did you
from the
have to head out?
sky.
No problem, Emerald. Take it easy. All right. How caught up to you at 40k lore? There's so much of it. I watch West Hammer for like lore breakdowns on stuff. I haven't really been involved in 10th Ed, so I currently have been doing a 30k Heresy Raven Guard army. My first army ever was Necrons for 40k. But I basically spent 5 years doing Necrons, so I'm doing something completely different. My current set of plan for my painting and building is I'm going to do finish my Raven Guard for 30k. And then I'm going to do my Tomb Kings for the old world. Because I literally, when I was being introduced to Warhammer like 8 years ago, I went to Warhammer World. I went to the museum. I saw the Tomb Kings and I wanted to play them. And I was told, so the fun thing about the end times is the Tomb Kings didn't come back. I was like, okay. I was like, oh, what about all these guys with the flying horses, the Pegasus? He's like, so the fun thing about Bretonia in the old end times is they didn't come back either. So I was very disgruntled. But the old world's back for the time being. So I bought like all of the Tomb King stuff. So I want to do Raven Guard, then Tomb Kings. Then after that, I want to go back to 40k. But I still want to take a break from the Necrons. I want to paint my Tyranids. Yes, I know the Lion returned. Lionel Johnson. And everyone's talking about, oh, not Lionel, also the new, he's the pretty snake boy, Fulgrim? Is it Fulgrim? The pretty boy snake guy is back he's not back, he now has a 40k model on top of his 30k model. And there's rumors about who the next non-heretical Primarch is. And people are talking about it's Dorn, maybe? Which means that Perturabo would be coming back as well. I've been learning more about the Raven Guard, like Sharkin and Shrike. Yeah, Fulgrim, yes. So after the Tyranids, I want to do a custom paint scheme. I want to do Hornets. So I want their carapaces to be striped black and yellow. And then I want like a burnt dark orange for their skin. I'm going to do that. And then my Necrons are Nihilic Dynasty. They're after the Tyranids then, so I will go back to them. They're the Sawtech Dynasty. No, Nihilic Dynasties. They're gold, turquoise blue. I want to go back and finish them because that's the biggest army I have. I have a lot of Necrons. Like I probably shy of 6,000-7,000 points for Necrons, possibly higher. I'll need to count it out. I just haven't been bothered with 10th. I've been enjoying Heresy and Raven Guard or something very different. Because also they're a Space Marine army. I don't like humans and elves in fantasy realms. Orcs depends on how they're done. I want something different, you know? So it was like Necrons, Tyranids for me. And then after, what was it? It's Raven Guard, Tomb Kings, Tyranids, Necrons. After that, I have some armies that aren't armies. So I have a bunch of Sylvanet from Sigmar that I just want to paint for funsies. I have a burnt wood painting scheme that I want to do on them. I then have the Dark Eldar, again, not an army I want to play. I came up with a painting scheme that uses the contrasts to make them look like peacocks, like flamboyantly over the top. So I bought like all the models with like wings and stuff like that, to work on them. And then I've got something. Oh, I bought a bunch of models that I just want to paint. Like, I came up with a painting scheme. So any character model that has like exposed flesh on it, I came up with like a siren painting scheme. So I'm just painting stuff for funsies. I stopped following fantasy lore after Age of Sigmar began. Yeah, I wasn't interested in Age of Sigmar because what they did to the old world. It's cool and all, but what the fuck was that writing at the end times? If I was gonna build a set, like once I've done all my painting backlog, right? That's my plan. I'm good for the next couple of years. But I'm planning to not buy models going forward until I finish everything I have, because I have quite a lot of models and I just haven't painted them or even built them. So my plan is to finish up what I have, and then this Game of Thrones season 8 moments exactly. If I was to play, sorry, my voice is catching today. If I was to play Sigmar, I would let me click on this. Only fish in the menu. If I was to play Sigmar, I would play Lizardmen. I love playing Lizardmen in Total War Warhammer. 2 and 3, so I'm just like, yeah, I would probably go Lizardmen, and so I might, my plan would be after I finish everything else, do a Lizardmen army. For Sigmar, I'm more of a painter rather than a player, but like I'm basically making it so that I have like a 2 to 3k army generally, so I can play.
Not really my fault, was it? Though the order
It always was about the time of the 3 emperors.
They banished me out here.
I'm not sure, because I'm not I'm not actually familiar with the old world as much.
I can still fish like I used to.
my
Otherwise,
lore
I'd
knowledge
probably
of the
be
old world
dead.
in the old times
Or
is basically
living
through
as a
Total
pirate.
Warhammer or Total War
Though,
Warhammer.
to be honest, life here
Um,
ain't too different from a pirate's. Except we're
Like
not
because the old
hunting
world
for
is only after
treasure,
coming back,
but
I didn't
for
really pay attention to
smiles
it
and cheese
because
from our punters.
it was gone,
Come on, fish.
and I wasn't interested in
Come to my
Sigmar.
net.
More. Why was I doing it? Oh, I already clicked on that. What? Borrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need
I
parts.
borrowed the reel for me fishing rod.
Kind of like the Horus Heresy of fantasy. Yeah. I
We
remember
scavenge all
rightly
sorts of stuff from
the.
the beach and fix them up as needed.
What I understand from
Nothing
Total
goes to
Warhammer
waste.
2,
Don't be fooled by appearances.
Skaven were at
This
it.
Stuff can be pretty versatile.
summoning a meteor that boosted their powers. The space lizards left. Like, my knowledge is very vague. The lizard men were actually space. I'm trying to catch the fish. I'm not allowed to catch the fish. Okay. I thought I was hallucinating, because usually you can just grab the fishy out of the water. It's like, nah. What do I know about the fantasy was from the Total War games? Yeah. Alright. Whoop! Grab that butterfly, though.
Sailors cheer as hearts ignite.
So,
Soon we'll break the. Oh, hello.
oh, I wasn't paying attention. I'm still sleepy. I saw like dialogue option click. I didn't let him finish talking. I'm sorry.
Time matches the flow of
But yeah.
perfectly.
Yeah. Oh, I also should mention that in April,
Quick lift, which
um,
fits that rhythm.
April there will
But for
be
our troop,
a lot
we use
more
a 4/4 signature with strong
potential
and weak
streams.
beats. It's catchy
Um,
and perfect for sailors to sing
April
along to as we
is my
work
husband's
together to
birthday,
tackle the
so for
waves.
the month of April, we're going to do
Sailors
a
cheer as hearts ignite.
Warhammer
Soon
month
we'll
where we
break
paint
these
and build
chains
Warhammer
so
miniatures.
tight.
The whole
Actually,
month, and
boarding
we'll
the
basically
Pilgrim
we'll be
sail
streaming
was
some of it.
nitrous.
Um,
I used to compose
that's the
hymns
plan.
for the order.
I'm
Sounds
gonna
prestigious.
obviously try
But the
keep it to
same old
within like
rhythm
my
and
planned
lyrics
stream
started
hours
to
from
wear on
like
me.
9 to
Music should be alive.
11, 10,
So
8,
I
9,
decided to
10.
take the
Yeah.
pilgrimage,
Oh shit, we're almost done.
believing I'd find
Uh,
new inspiration
not almost
from the
done.
divinity. You probably already know. what
11,
the pilgrimage
9 to
really
11.
is.
Yeah, there you go, Captain. I'm trying to
was
figure it out. My
foolish to
brain's
believe the
still
order's lies.
asleep.
But luckily,
Yeah,
the
it'll be
troop
9 to
found
11.
me and brought me
Mondays
in.
to Thursdays. There might be
Have you
longer
seen any
ones,
of
or
our
there might be
performances,
extra ones
perhaps?
in April, depending on how long we
don't
want to
do those
continue building and
lofty
leave the camera
soliloquies
on
that
and
give you
batteries and stuff like that.
existential dread.
And we might have
That doesn't
people
mean our
over,
plays are
so
shallow.
They're
just
I'm
more
debating on
hopeful.
whether or not
Let's
they
get directly to the heart.
will have verbal audio,
We
if
do
you know what I mean. It
commedia
might just be a case of watching,
style of play that's all about
sorry, I'm trying to
those
find something.
fleeting,
watching us build and
beautiful
paint kind of
moments
thing.
everyday life.
Because I don't want to censor my
Missing
friends.
of
They're
love
like,
that endures,
for
enemies
himself's
who become
birthday, instead
allies
of
in the
like
fight
going
against
away or
evil.
something like that, we're gonna just basically say, hey,
The order
open
may
house for
scoff at
painting.
Such stories, but they're real,
Come on over for our
human
friends.
stories, full of
I just
ambition.
remember some dumb moments from the
dignity,
end
and
times of the
everything
like
that
the
makes
ass
us
pull
human.
for Melkis being the rightful
Traveling
Phoenix
with the
King
troop,
and Manfred just
I've
deciding
learned
to
see
end the world for
beauty
some
in the small
reason.
things. And I've met people facing
Like,
similar and
oh,
unique
people don't
life
like me, I'm
struggles.
just gonna end the world.
Only those who walk in the fields can really see how the crops grow. It's the
Sorry,
same
my
with music.
ears. I always
You
have trouble
can't
with my
truly
ears.
know
They're
it
always constantly
until you've
itchy.
listened. That's why I'm always chatting with the crew, gathering ideas from my ballads and shanties.
Oh, he's a
The
musician.
true
Okay.
rhyme of our time. Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon we'll break these chains
Get rid of
so
my
tight.
itchy ears.
Set the course, embrace the storm.
Gonna make sure that I
Sailing
haven't
on
selected
till
that.
light is born.
Why were you banished? Okay, did you borrow the
The
parts?
Cloudcaster. Oh, I use its base as a desk. Our first mate lent it to me, so
They
I could
all
write
did
more
not think about
comfortably.
how many Skaven are in the seating
Here it
because
is.
somehow,
Be
or
careful.
the setting
It's
because they
heavy.
somehow they say they die in the millions in battles, yet there's now an infinite number of Skaven in the end times. Yeah. Well, they are rats, I suppose, so they're kind of like everywhere. We're going up. Oh, get this guy first. Oh, okay. Thought he'd give me a new one. I'm just have a look. What's in here? Boop, 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 boop. Alright. Let's talk to you. You've got the last part that we need. Like, they just spawn in as the plot demands. Yeah, they've got spawn locations, right? Infinitely respawning.
I'd rather be
Himself
a
is just
wild
finishing up
flower, ignored by
a
all
Krieg
in
army.
my own
We're laughing
power
because obviously the
than a
Krieg
rose
plastic
that
box set has
bends
just
and
launched, but himself is
sways,
like,
bathed
ha,
in
lol, I have my
grace,
own army.
but lost in dismay.
But
Isn't it obvious?
yeah,
I'm practicing
the
for
prices
Carnival.
of like the models have also gone through the roof as well, which is also why I
I'm
don't
the
really want to
troupe
buy anything
soprano and
for the
helmswoman.
next while.
Steering really
I did
Sita's
get a
echo
box
ship isn't
of
just about
Kill Team for
strength.
Christmas
It's
as a
about
gift.
resonating with the
It was a
echoes.
box of the RBT's Kill
After
Team,
years at
which makes sense
sea,
because of
I've
obviously
learned
with the
that
Dark
some
Heresy
echoes are
playthrough.
sensitive to our souls and will react to them in different ways.
So we're gonna build that together. I
The
think we're
order
gonna do that on
warns
stream.
of sirens lurking in the
We'll
stormy
build our kill
sea's
team.
mists.
I just
But
want
they don't
RBTs.
scare me.
Like my plan is
I'll
my
show them
RBTs
who the
character,
real
even though they're
siren
a
of these
Crusader, I'm
waters
still gonna go
really
like
is.
get a dog and stuff
I'd
like that. And I've
rather
also
be
I've
a
bought out the
wild
command
flower,
module to be able to
ignored by
silently
all
command and
in
control
my
the
own
dogs.
power than a rose that
And then
bends
I've basically just been working through
sways,
armor
bathed in
and
grace, but lost
weapons and gear and stuff like that.
dismay.
And I think I'm at the point. Oh, I also bought an augment where basically I become like a dog. I can see smells, which sounds really funny, but it's actually really cool because it means that like, so if somebody puts like a smoke grenade in, like a smoke screen in. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix my headset. If they put a smoke screen in, and you can't see anybody, I can activate this thing, and I basically can smell everybody. And I'll basically, it's combat orientated. It means that like, if we're in combat and we can't see, I can see, and I take no penalties for like swinging at people because I know where everybody is.
Who knows? Ask the Order, and they'll give you 100 reasons.
Yeah, my issue with it is if they had near
can't
infinite
even
armies
remember
and sitting
how
around,
long I
even with the
drifted on
infighting,
that
they should have been
pilgrim
doing way
sail,
more before the
but
end
the
times.
troop
Yeah, I don't
found me
actually play the
just in
tabletop or
time
paint
and
minis, so I've
took
always
me
wondered
in.
what makes the kill team game mode
What's
different from
past
regular
is
tabletop.
past. It's the
It's
present.
just, I actually don't, I've
Let
never
go of
played
bad
kill
days
team
and enjoy the
myself,
moment.
but I
This is the
think
way to
kill team
live.
is a great way to get into
I'd
Warhammer
rather be a
with
wild
lore
flower,
and painting and
ignored by
building,
all
because it's
in
basically,
my
it's a
own
box,
power than
and
a
depending on the
rose that
faction, it's about
bends
5
and sways,
to
bathed
10
in
models.
grace,
It also is like a lot more
lost
diversified because the whole case of like,
dismay.
there's no other RBTs models in the game from what I know, because the RB, you know, there's no other like, they've got weird little things, little groups, like they've got Necromunda Hive factions. I know Necromunda is its own game system as well. The idea is that you can buy a box, a single box, grab a couple of paints for it, build paint, and immediately play with just that one box. Whereas like the rest of Warhammer, it's kind of like you have to buy a couple of boxes, or you have to buy one of the bigger kits to have like a minimum amount of army to play. Whereas the kill teams, you buy a box, you paint it, you're done. I think it's a great way to get people into the game and get used to the idea of like rolling dice and turns and movement and firing and all that kind of stuff. And then from there, you'd go up a level. And also kill team, like we had a game the other day. Now it was 30k Heresy, and I think if I remember rightly, it was a 6,000 point game on Sunday. It was Fists versus what was it? It was Dorn versus Horus. 30k rules. So 6,000 points. That took the entire day. Pretty much from like, I would say 12 till about 9. So about like 8 or 9 hours to do. Obviously the bigger the games get, the longer they take. So we're talking like an entire day for a game, right? And even with the 2,000 to 3,000 point games, they could take 4 or 5 hours, depending on like, if you're just playing, it'd be obviously shorter, but like you're talking, you're having the banter, you're having fun. But the kill team is like maximum an hour, you know? Like kill team's a lot faster for people to get into. I got into lore from Dawn of War and Space Marine 1.
Cloudcaster. It does ring a bell. Here, the resonance unit. It helps me find the right pitch and rhythm.
Have you heard about how the Heresy ended with the last
should give it a
final
shot
Heresy
too.
book coming out?
Good.
We have all the parts now.
I don't know if himself has... Like, the whole thing is we know how it ends. That's the funny thing. Himself has read all the books. And has all the books.
Everything's set for takeoff.
Trying to remember... Like, the last book he was talking about was the fight in the throne room.
Then we'll pop
Like,
the balloons
with the
and bring him
Emperor,
down
with
safely.
Horus, with all the other characters that was going on.
Though we
So,
might need a bigger cushion.
I'm not sure if that was the final book, or if there's like one more
Cloudcaster's
coming out.
resonance unit responds to song. The louder our singing,
Himself
the more
is a huge
powerful
Blood
the
Angel player, so reading that book was super sad for him.
All right, friends, old and new, come and join this sing-along.
Alright. Get the balloons to rescue. Alright, oh wait, hold on. They already have it selected for me. Boop.
Bullseye. Almost
And
done.
boop. Yeah, the Sanguinius fight was very sensitive. The Sanguinius murder, it wasn't even a fight at that point.
You helped me complete
But we know the artifacts, we never knew the final events of the heresy. Yeah, exactly.
Please,
They revealed a lot of cool
I'll
shit.
gladly give you my most prized possession.
Oh. Bink. Hey, Cardata found us. She's
Apologies
okay.
for my late arrival to such a magnificent performance.
The big E in
Did I
Horus was
miss it?
interesting, yeah.
Oh my, oh my. What an honor to witness the beauty of our generous benefactor. Thank you, my lady, for rescuing
I
this
ran out of
humble
energy.
soul
My
from
Warhammer
this
energy
moment.
depleted. I can still talk about it. I'm just like, oh. Ooh. Oh, it's like sprinting a marathon. Yeah. I like, my favorite Space Marine faction is the Raven Guard
flatter.
and probably the
family's
Salamanders.
protection extends to all who stand with us.
I don't really care for the demon factions,
Might I
to be
say
totally
what a
honest.
pleasure it is
So,
to
like, I
see
don't
you
really like
again,
any of the
Miss Carlisle.
Heretics Chaos
You
factions.
have my heartfelt gratitude.
Wifey Shadowheart, I know she's back. And then,
Is everything
who
going
is it?
smoothly
Yeah,
with your
Necrons are probably my
family,
favorite
Mr.
faction, just
Aurora?
because I'm a huge Ancient Egypt buff.
Yes,
So
thank
angry Egyptian
The Order's
Terminators is
scheme
like,
was
yes,
uncovered
please.
as planned. Uncle Capulet was rescued and
My one complaint is how they
Grandpa
handle the
was
fate of
handled
Garbiel
last.
Loken. Oh, I don't
I
remember.
still owe you thanks.
Did he go back into
for
the hole
improvising with me in
to
front
do
of
the
that priest.
strings? Trying to remember. Don't worry, your help has more than repaid your debt.
You've got a sharp mind. No pain, no gain.
This is peak, this scene. Is it just because she's in it, Ben?
Pleased we're on the same page.
I have a question, Fen. Do you know who the other
Your
Baldur's
kindness
Gate
is
voice
much
actor is?
appreciated.
Like, which
Someone
character he
Kelly's
plays
won't
in this
forget
game?
this.
Because I do,
Then I'll
and it's
share
funny to know.
everything I know.
Alright. So the Order has been targeting the Montiliers.
I believe you've noticed that the Order has been undermining the family under the guise of its doctrines. Alienation, monopolization, just a few tricks up their sleeve. Their true motives, however, run deeper.
You're telling me is that my title for my
Their
stream
alliance
is
with the
accurate and that the
Fractalists
Pope is
speaks
at it.
volumes. While we don't know the full extent of their conspiracy, one thing is clear. Their sights are set on this year's carnival.
Yeah, they don't want the Carnival to happen.
The carnival is likely where you'll find clues about the Sentinel.
Well, they at least want the Carnival to fail. Because I think it's the Carnival has a thing where you can commune
Legend
with
has
the,
it that
the Sentinel.
Imperator,
The fact that there's this, I can't wait to
has
see who
been
the second
secluded in
Sentinel
hell,
is and what the hell happened with that story.
cut off from the mortal
Let's go to
realm.
grab a drink.
The last record of the Sentinel is from the carnival a decade ago. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist.
Graham's alright.
Ghosts roamed the
Yeah, he's fine.
streets.
We shot
A
the
dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves.
oh yeah, he becomes the demon that's been his nemesis so far to make like a weird time loop that doesn't make much sense. space timey-wimey nonsense in the 40k universe. Get used to it. Sort out the clues, the Queen of the Night.
The mist might be coming from the remnant clouds in the Nimbus Sanctum. Lorelei has the power to purify and control them, but the Fraxidus interfered.
Ramps, right? I think the next thing they're doing is scouring. My brain immediately just goes to scouring of the Shire. What?
The echoes into chaos.
I call him Gramps.
We are lucky that you and Zani, along with that acolyte, awakened Lorelei in time. You prevented the mist from spreading and averted the wave-worn.
Oh yeah, we're used to beating the Fraxidus at everything they try to do. Anticlimax was looking getting stabbed by Erebus out of nowhere. Yeah. If you had a gun with 2 bullets,
a dragon roared from the sky,
and Horus, Erebus,
summoning towering waves,
and Erebus were in a room, why would you shoot Erebus twice? And then beat him to death with the gun? And then become Erebus to be annoyed that you're Erebus? Oh, I think I got that character right.
The Montelli traders used Lycoris in experiments to turn echoes back into tacit discords. If they were successful, the ghosts seen 10 years ago may have also been created this way.
Ghost is just a dramatic name given by the Ragamazi for tacit discords. They look nearly identical.
Hey, Joey, welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow.
I think I'll kill it.
Oh, Lucius is who I'm thinking of. Yeah, he's the
has thwarted their plan.
not the World Eater. He's the
will appear at this year's carnival.
the Emperor's Children. No, they're the purple Slanesh guys. He's the World Bear, the Word Bearers.
The city was shrouded in mist.
Erebus is equally annoying.
Roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth
Lucius
raged,
for the rebirth thing, but
towering
Erebus
waves.
is the one who you shoot twice with the gun, right?
Clues come to mind.
How you doing, Joey? We're just trying to we're watching Wuthering Waves main questline while discussing the Warhammer 40k lore.
The Order has allied with the Fraxidus to control the
I wish the Starians VA joins me well. I do too, but Fen, do you want to know who the other Baldur's Gate character and voice actor is in the game?
After the tacit discords
It's
took over this isle,
Yao,
the
the guy with the robot arm. He's also his voice actor is also in Baldur's Gate 3.
their way of concealing the dragon's
He happens to be Scratch the dog.
But without the Lycoris,
It's like my
Dragon of
favorite
Dirge
fact.
is now off the table.
About this game, it's like, yeah, he played Scratch the dog and Yao, and that's it, basically.
At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed
Scratch
the
the
streets.
dog.
A dragon roared from the
I love
sky,
Scratch.
and a
Anyone
sea
like
behemoth
I remember
raged,
noting when I was playing Baldur's
summoning
Gate for the first time,
towering waves.
that when you pet Scratch the first time, everybody approves except Shadowheart. And I was like, God damn it, Shadowheart. Alright, I've already figured out the schemes.
Remnant clouds spreading, experiments to turn echoes, and the dragon's manipulation. The Order plans to recreate.
They gave
these
Erebus almost
disasters
equal
at
amounts
this
of plot
year's
armor as
ceremony.
Lucius' rebirth thing, yeah. I thought the Lucius thing where, like, he steps on a landmine and he blows up and he dies, but because the
prevent
guy
the
who made the
Carnival
landmine took pride in his work, he becomes Lucius, was kind of dumb.
What is their motive?
Right?
The Primus called it a divine punishment, and took the opportunity to appear as a savior. A perfect way to build
It's always fun
legitimacy.
watching my model freak out every time I try to take a drink.
The Order relies on the people's faith in the Sentinel. With the Sentinel's 10-year absence, faith in the Order has waned. They must be desperate to restore that
I
trust.
suppose with the Erebus thing, they
It is for this reason that the Order has been forced to revive the festival.
I think they even more plot armored that, to be totally honest, because it's like, if he does fight somebody, if he does get killed by somebody who holds like no
Let's
pride in their
consider
work
the
kind of thing, it's like,
implications.
well then he'd
If
be
the
dead. So I
Carnival
think it's just a case of
proceeds
prideful
unhindered,
people. He's like a pride
how
demon.
would
He
it
takes
affect
over
the
them kind of
Order?
thing. What's dumber is when it worked in a Necron. An emotions being that does not. Yeah, that's what I was literally saying. Like they like nah. It's like it's. Yeah, it's weird. Are there any upcoming resonators you're planning to grab? I'm hoping Phoebe is good. I tried to get Carlotta, but I lost the 50-50. So I'm basically, because just in case anyone's not aware, I'm completely free to play. I play a lot of gacha games, and money is very tight at the moment. So I've not been putting money into this game at all. So because I lost my 50-50 with Carlotta, now I did get Verena, and I don't have Verena until that point, so I was pretty okay with it. I don't really use gun players either, so I'm not gonna push for more to get her. I'm on like 62 pity, so whatever the next character is a guaranteed 5-star of the banner, so I'm gonna hold out. I'm probably gonna get the girl with the suitcase, Rosie. I'm terrible with names. I like how she played. She was fun. I definitely 100% want Zanny when she comes, when she comes out. And Phoebe's the order girl with the resonator tag on her leg, right? I want to see how she plays. Brant, I'm not sure still. I need to see how he plays. Character-wise, he's growing on me. I wasn't too impressed with him initially. But my whole thing is I will try pull for every character. And then 50-50s will dictate if I get them or continue to pull for them and such. That should be also immune to warp. That should also be immune to warp spaghetti. I know, right? Landmine and Necron incidents were just actual ass pulls. Yeah. Rosia. Yeah, that's the one. Yes. I'm terrible with fucking names. All right, I'm a dyslexic as hell. Bring up the prophecy about the Holy Maiden's coronation. Yeah, I think Phoebe's gonna be the Holy Maiden.
One, the Sentinel's resonator.
The Phoebe from the
However,
gameplay still looks
based on
crazy,
the
yeah.
prophecy we found in the
I can't wait to play her. I
this
try
role
to
is
like
meant
not
for the
watch
young maiden
stuff
who is
online,
destined to heed the
so that when I
divine
play the
oracles
game,
during the carnival.
my first experience of the character is what
Carnival
the
is the
game
only
devs
time
kind of like
humans
intended
can
for me in the
directly
game.
communicate with the Sentinel.
I also just don't like
it's the
watching,
Primus who
like,
conveys the
unless it's straight from
Sentinel's
Kuro
words.
Games, like a trailer for a character. Probably don't watch it.
A successful carnival offers a chance for
Because my thing
citizens
is
to meet
like,
the Sentinel
and there's
in
nothing
person.
wrong with like people who like
But
do
for the
commentary
Primus,
or like
and
write reviews and
possibly
stuff
the
like that.
Order,
like I'm trying to do a review
it
series on
poses a
YouTube
threat
called 2
if
Hours
they begin
In when I can
fabricating
find the
the
fucking
oracles.
time to write scripting. I swear to God.
To sabotage it
Um,
while still maintaining their authority.
But like
they
for
partnered
example,
with the Fraxis.
the 4th Dragon Age game is perfect example right now. So basically everybody on the internet says the Dragon Age 4 is a piece of trash, right?
And the
It's a
Order will
woke,
swoop
annoying
in as the
piece of crap.
saviors, restoring
All of
perfect
my friends
peace
love it.
just as they did before.
And I'm like,
So far, you've helped us crush 3 of their schemes. But
you know what I mean?
one
It's kind of
remains.
like they acknowledge there's flaws with it, but it's not nowhere near as bad as the media are making it out to be. And I'm like, I trust my friends' opinions in games a lot more than I would trust media. It's kind of like, I'm one of these people that like, I try to play it for myself first. Unless it has like overwhelming negative reviews and like the game is unplayable kind of thing.
We have
I generally
evidence
try
that
to play it
the cities
myself
are being
for the first time
manipulated,
and then just kind of make
and
my
the
own
Fraxis
opinion.
are setting up their final plan.
Like I have a lot of
Their
like
whereabouts are known.
games
We'll
where
need
everyone's
to
like, this
adapt
game's
our
amazing, and I
strategy as
try
the
it. It's like,
carnival
this is trash.
unfolds.
Why are we playing this?
From what I've noticed, you're not one.
Tommy Mommy
Zanny
Zanny looked cool. Yes. Daddy feeds you pizza.
Prefer to strike first and steer events in your favor.
The Scarring is the next narrative they're doing, which is the period where the Loyalists purge the
Winning
galaxy
Laurel
of
might
the
give you the
traitors.
chance
Oh yeah,
to
they
trust
flee into the Eye of
Sentinel.
Terror. Yeah, yeah.
The Sentinel's resonator may also be present. So,
Okay. You want me to join you in stopping the Fraxis? Of course I'm
Our
going to
aim
help
has
join
always been
fight the
clear.
Fraxis.
To restore the Carnival to its former glory with a performance for
Yeah.
the
Oh,
ages.
there's the. I'm really interested in the Honkai
the
Star
divine
Rail
truly
3.0 release because
Would they wish to see their
Honkai Star
people
Rail used to
living
be like
without
my
freedom?
second favorite.
Or
Like
witness a festival twisted into a tool for tyrants?
was my favorite for a long time. Then it kind of dropped to second favorite because of WUWA.
We'll show that such
But I
punishment is
have.
absurd.
It's been bottom of the barrel. I almost stopped
If that's
playing it.
truly their design,
It sucks so much ass.
we shall break
Last few
those divine
patches, so
shackles
basically
ourselves.
the 3.0 is going to determine whether or not I
Whether
continue
divinity
playing that
exists
game.
or not, we will fight for Raguna's freedom.
I
Where
hated,
everyone
what are
has
we
the
on,
right to
2.7,
live and pursue a
2.8?
future of their own
I hate,
choosing.
basically after like 2.2, it sucked.
The
So like 4 or
Montellis
5
share
patches,
this
the game has just been ass.
only in a free
Like
society
absolutely
can a fair and
ass.
open market thrive.
I nearly lost my shit with the monkeys, I swear to God. So 3.0 will determine if I'm going to continue playing Honkai Star Rail. I don't play that on stream. I don't. This is kind of the only gacha game I play on stream. I have tried playing others, but I tend to burn through the content in the other games far more quicker. There's like a bunch of dead space on the stream, so I'm just like, it was grand. It's nicely paced for me.
Thank you. I'm pleased we've reached an agreement once more.
But yeah, I'm gonna see if Honkai Star Rail like sucks ass or not. I've been trying to get back into ZZZ, but then like I keep having long gaps of not doing anything.
Any plans?
Just because I have so much other stuff to do and play, and then real life is the thing. I'm not sure if it's my internet, but the stream's frozen for like a minute and some change on Twitch. I haven't seen any.
Combat, haven't you?
Might just be you. I'm gonna message you, Joey, just in case.
Why we're allies with them. We will turn any
Might
disturbances into a
be
theatrical
you. Refresh.
I can see our friend here is still a bit confused.
In case you can't hear me.
No worries, my dear girl. We'll have a quick rehearsal before the carnival begins. Speaking of which, Ms. Carlotta.
I don't see anything on my end. I'm not getting any alerts.
Me?
Nobody else has complained. Unless, guys, in chat, is anyone else noticing some issues on Twitch with, like, lag or anything like that? I need a stage partner.
We don't know what challenges we'll face, so your help will be needed, Miss Carlotta. Plus, it's a chance for you to get to know our methods.
Right.
If you insist.
Wonderful! As the festivities continue, if you're
It's still
both
pretty
ready,
cold here in Ireland. I'm thinking of buying that. I said that space heater bucket thing. I'm like, oh, I kind of want it. It just means I wouldn't have to make water bottles all the time, because water bottles obviously like. Ooh. Whee.
Where's the destination?
I balls that up. I didn't see the third one. Fine. It's fine now? Okay. I didn't notice anything. But if anyone else spots any issues, let me know. I said I'm not getting any flags from OBS or anything like that.
That's what makes
I love this. Oh, I will.
come alive. For our improvised comedy, we start with a theme. From there, we build our lines and act on the fly.
Okay, to the stage. It's theater, darling. You're going to love it.
With the limitless capacity for human creativity at play, the plot can sometimes veer into.
I also am like really happy that it was like when they said, "Oh, it's European themed." I'm like, okay, what kind of European themed? Because if it's just another fucking French place, I swear to God. So when it was Italy and the Carnival, I was like, oh my God, yes. I was so happy.
What sort of bizarre plots have you encountered?
Well,
I love all the Venetian masks and stuff like that. I used to collect them. I have some still back in like my family home.
Stumbles upon ancient ruins, is reincarnated with superpowers, and then decides to conquer the galaxy, becoming the Emperor of the Stars. So, we draft a basic outline that assigns roles and
Oh,
guides
John,
the
if
plot
you're still there,
direction.
I have a fun fact for you. For Warhammer, right? So,
and this time, our
in one of the
is,
books,
a kingdom is attacked,
it's basically confirmed
monsters run rampant,
that
and the demon king has kidnapped the holy maiden. A few
the Emperor
heroes accept the minister's quest
was
to defeat
his
the
human
demon
name was
king
Tutankhamun,
and rescue her.
the famous legendary boy pharaoh, right? In Yu-Gi-Oh, Tutankhamun's father historically was Akhenaten. The pharaohs in Yu-Gi-Oh, his father was Akhenaten, making him Tutankhamun, the boy king, which means the Spirit of the Millennium Puzzle, aka Atem, from Yu-Gi-Oh, is in fact the God Emperor of mankind. There you go. Just FYI.
This outline holds
in
special
Kara's boss
meaning.
lines, like talking about other resonator, she talks about Francesco. I don't wonder if they're going to add him as a resonator before we leave. We're going to be good. They've also talked about.
Good people have their wishes fulfilled.
Oh no, we
Heroes
met
appear in
the
time
guy
of
with the
crisis.
laurels. I thought he was the guy with the laurette.
Justice
He's going to be
triumphs
another
over
playable character, but he's
evil,
just some
and
old guy.
united friends are undefeatable.
Like obviously, there's going to be other characters, that we
This
could
is the
play with.
tale the Blessed Maiden once told.
Because they do have to
And
get some
the
4
universal
stars as
story
well.
we want to portray.
So they might like introduce other characters that are 4 stars.
To me,
I love the
the
Egyptian
world
lore
is a stage,
and Yu-Gi-Oh.
and performing is much like combat. Coordinated movements, quick
Yu-Gi-Oh
thinking,
is my favorite show
sharp
of all time, the original
reflexes,
series.
and above all, trust in
I'm a
your
huge fan of Dan Green,
What I'm getting at
who
is that
voiced
you both
Yugi
are
and the
very
Pharaoh in
skilled
Yu-Gi-Oh,
and
and
we don't have many
I'm
do's
also a
and
huge fan of
don'ts.
Eric Stewart, who
So
I have had the
relax
pleasure of meeting,
and
who's the
express
voice of
yourselves
Seto
freely
Kaiba
on stage.
from Yu-Gi-Oh.
This rehearsal is to help you
So
get familiar with
yeah,
basic
I'm a huge
stage
fan. It was my main
movements,
kind of like
techniques, and the troupe
gateway
style, and
into
to build good
anime without
rapport.
realizing it at the time, you know. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh competitively
I'll
as well.
handle the stage lighting. Brad will narrate, and the rest will take on the role
So
of the
I
audience.
still have my Yu-Gi-Oh card collection. It's like 3,000 plus individual cards without reprints. Some of them are like first edition and stuff like that. Like I have the full Legend of the Blue Eyes White Dragon original print from 1996, the American, because there was actually an American and a European release. I have the American full card set, and then I've got almost like the second sets. I got like tons of cards. I just keep them. I got rid of all my duplicates and stuff like that, because I don't play anymore. The game's gotten too much fucking metagame. I stopped playing the day I was fighting an 8-year-old, and he was just like, I don't understand your deck. Why isn't it one of the 3 meta decks? I'm playing Blackwing because Blackwing, and it cost me 500 euro for my deck. And I was just like, bro, have you ever pulled a booster in your fucking life? He's like, why would I pull for boosters? And I'm like, okay, that's it. I'm done with this game. It was basically, I'm done. I'm fucking done. XYZ came out. Yeah, basically around the same time XYZs had come out, and I was just like, I'm fucking done.
Setting the scene for how our brave
I'm
heroes
done.
first crossed paths.
Yeah.
Once upon a time,
I'm glad to
a
see Dan
hero
Green's getting back
roamed
into
the
voice
world.
acting now.
Undaunted by the lack of a divine
Yeah, you stop
vessel,
when I play still.
she embarked on a perilous
I'm sorry, I got jumped by
journey
Cat
across
and a beetle.
tempestuous
Who else did
seas.
they mention? Lol.
Alone in the dark, a young girl of untethered
No one
spirit
else.
soared
We
against
were talking
towering
about Yu-Gi-Oh.
barriers with wings of defiance.
But we're in the middle of the play now.
Brought them together.
I liked Synchro. I wasn't too keen on Synchros, but then I also was giggling because I had
As
a
the
remove
world
from play
teetered
deck.
on the brink of absolute darkness, they found
So
solace
I
in
just
each
turned
other's
off
gaze.
Synchros. And they're like, but it's a Synchro summon. Is it a special summon? Yes.
Together
It's a
they
Synchro summon.
became
Is a Synchro summon a special
unshakable
summon?
allies,
Yes, so you don't
standing
get to play
strong against
Synchros.
the tides of fate.
Oh.
Even if
Okay, it's a quick time
light
event.
would
Okay.
fade from the world and the stars cease to shine, they would still blaze
Why you do this to me,
like
game?
the sun.
It's too early. Ah! I have to really focus. It's too early for this. I've kind of figured out what they're doing though now. They're positioning them on the screen in positions as well, so it's a bit easier. Imagine if I fucking dropped her. Oh! Could you imagine if I dropped her? Get ready, streamer. I know, why? Oh, she's such a short queen. I don't mind short queens, tall queens. Sorry, brain. So this is what a commedia improviso feels like.
Seeing your chemistry, I decided
Had
to
this
take a
turn
little
into a
creative
musical?
liberty with
Yeah.
the story. Anyway,
Why did
it's
this
straight
how
from
did this
the
turn into a
outline,
musical, and why did this musical turn into a quick time
The
event?
thrill of improvisation is in its unpredictability. There's always a
You've
rush of
watched me play
excitement
Resident
with
Evil.
every
You know how much I
twist
suck
and
at quick
turn.
time events.
Your movements were seamless, elegant,
Brandon,
and
it's
powerful.
awkward too.
I'm confident you'll shine at the carnival.
Thank you. It was all thanks to you. You inspired me and kept my spirits high.
Ah, a real genius here. Compliment each other.
You'll master it in no time, I'm sure. All right, that's enough for today. Let's save the grand reveal for the carnival. Oh, and speaking of which, there's still something we need to prepare for you, isn't there?
Is there?
You mean the essential
Oh, a mask!
item for the carnival performance?
Don't worry. I've taken care of everything.
Mask.
Oh, so it's handled then. I can't wait to see it.
It's a mask.
I have a small gift for you. Let's head back to Raguna together, shall we?
Bum bum bum. It's a mask. Oh. I figured out now that I need to take pictures. For rewards. Let's quickly check my stuff. Oop. Okay. She's God's favorite princess. Alright, so trophies. Carriage, okay, cool. Tests. Faith, cool, and then backpack. Yeah. 5. Something like here, that's not 2. I'm gonna do a quick bit of upgrading. Oh, I don't. Then. Here, that'll be a lot easier than clicking on the characters. Perfect. Next. It hurts my shell credit so much. I know, right? Let's do this one. Working on that character. Okay, there's no. Fine. Just enough to get that leveled, and then. Blah, blah. Havoc. Oh, hold on. What am I looking at? Oh, this. Yeah, you. We're gonna use. This. Another music band. Okay. And. Oh, resonators.
No rush.
Over.
Let me be there for everyone. As we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Hopefully there's a way to save these and swap them. You know, later, what's this? No, we don't want that. Okay. Yeah, we can upgrade your casket. Oh yeah, we're checking characters. Yeah, go. Good. You're finally getting up there a bit. Beat up the bird again. Do we just do a quick run of the bird? Oh, do I? Oh, hold on. Where's that? In the middle of nowhere. Okay, cool. I want to take a quick break from doing main quest line. So I would like to beat up stuff. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go beat this up. Gonna eat dinner now. Thanks for the stream. No problem, John. All right, take it easy. Enjoy your din-dins. I heard there's gonna be QOL stuff with echo sets in the future. Thank goodness. Yeah, I really need especially when you're like the rover specifically. We're facing the wrong direction. The rover specifically. Why am I just dense? Crack. There we go. Like I want to be able to save sets, so if I'm going to be swapping types,
Where's the destination?
I like just dropping. There's a lot of olives here. Okay, I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna do a little bit of cooking then. There we go. Yoink. Yeah. It's a pain in the ass. It's just like, I haven't bothered. Like, that's literally why the rover still Spectro is just like, I'm not doing this. Ooh. As we make our way down, we'll grab some resources. Alright. Whoopsies. Done. Alright. Because I need to try and level up all my cooking and stuff like that. Because basically I didn't do it for like until 2.0 come out because I figured out that there was like upgrade stuff.
Guests of the
Alright.
Watch and learn.
Leave it to me.
Oops, let's get this going.
Well, loading.
Tear them to pieces. Mind's eye. Tear them to pieces.
Done that one.
I've had enough. Get lost.
Let's go.
Ordained. Loading. Iron graft.
Ult in. I'm gonna swap out to her in a second.
Together we rise.
There we go.
Sever.
Even though the fire is not the best thing to hit him in the face with, it'll work.
Feathers incinerate. Take full.
I beat you up with yourself.
My field of expertise.
Ooh, yeah. Alright, cool. Alright, yeah, Nightmare Burner Rider. Okay, and then I want to do this one. Back. Fast drop, it's that one. Don't this thing. Whoop. Holy shit. It's a long way, Tipperary. It's a long way, just doesn't stop. And boom.
Where's the destination?
Close.
Captain, the stage is yours. Your time is over.
All right.
Time to wrap it up. Together we vanish. Triumph through sacrifice.
Take full. Leave it to me. In war with time.
And bum, 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 bum.
Loading.
Cross. Sever. Mind's eye. Be reduced to cinders.
Smashy, smashy. You down? You're down finally. Good girl.
My field of expertise. Zap strength.
Actually, we gotta farm these new bosses feels bad. I'm not too bothered.
Take full.
Like, I'll do them once each. Like, at least it's a case of it's just to farm them to get echoes. It's not farm them for resources kind of thing. I'm going to grab that while I'm here in the area. Oh, was it uppy uppy? Okay. So what I'll do is I will teleport up and drop down and grab it. I saved the old ones not knowing there'd be direct upgrades. My problem with the ecosystem so far is basically that I have a shit ton of echoes and nothing to do. So like, I understand that echoes are basically like relics and you want to get like optimal substats, but I have done optimization for optimal substats for so many fucking games that I'm just not bothered with Wuthering Waves. Like, I have other stuff to be doing in my time than trying to optimize my fucking relics. So what I've just done is like I've picked whatever has the 2 main stats that I want, and I've just upgraded them. Were you talking about Dragon Age? Hello, Dreadclaw Dragon. We were a while ago. Welcome in. Hope you're well. We got Dragon Age tomorrow. We're doing a full playthrough from Dragon Age 1 up to 4, the whole way through. No Karens involved. So yeah, and I know it was broken a bit the other day, but I managed to fix it all, so it seems to be stable and working. So we'll be able to get that done. Like I don't mind like the upgrade versions of the echoes, because you can literally just take the level plus 25 whatever echo you have and just slap it into the other one. Yeah, like so my problem with the echoes is I've no. So I've. Do I have batch merge? Like, I'm not using any of this. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. I have no interest in going through all of this. I wish I could just, like, blend. I'm not going to keep hanging on to stuff either. I wish I could just blend them for experience and then, like, use it to level up the characters that I actually have. Because, like, all my characters have... Because I'm not optimizing substats. Screw that. I'm done with that nonsense.
By ingenuity.
But, like... I've got like 25s on. Why are you? Yeah, why is tiny apply? Like I've got the main stats for all of them, and there are plus 25 for the ones I am using, and there's just so many of them. I wish I could just blitz them down into material to level up. Like if I want to go for substat optimization, like I will. Her crit rate needs to be higher. Her crit damage is fucking huge. Like, that would obviously, like, be the best choice. But it's like, I couldn't be arsed optimizing that.
No rush. Understood.
You know what I mean?
I am here to serve your will.
I see my way clear.
Let me be there for everyone.
Make this quick.
May I pray?
This is the first time I've actually looked at these stats. I'm not gonna lie.
Hopefully.
There's a lot of crit damage, very low amounts of crit rate, but like, I couldn't be arsed min-maxing stats like that anymore. Zoom out a little bit. I feel like doing a little bit of exploration. We haven't got much time left. That's what I want to do. I don't want to get chock block into a quest if we're gonna run out of time. So we're gonna drop here and we're gonna go explore a bit. I'm looking to the Veilguard. You know, it is hard. Yeah, it's just like I feel like echo material is the hardest to like acquire like naturally in the game without just like going to the echo. Is there an echo grinder? I think it's a player and weapon XP that you can grind in a simulation, and then the other stuff is like hard to come by. Really, I wish there was a way we could just grind it. That would fix a lot of my complaints. But like, or just allow me to blitz my echoes into... Let me use my echoes to make my other echoes better. I'm gonna kill this baby cow! Don't judge me. I need the meat. Actually, I probably don't need the meat. I need the fur. That's what I need. And we're gonna grab some materials along the way. Oh, boop.
There you are.
Yeah. But it's just like... You grind tacit fields to get more discords that you can't use for anything. You know what I mean? Like, I would grind the tacit fields. Like, I really don't. Except when I was first starting out and I was trying to get sets for like electric damage and stuff like that. Like my whole thing is like I'd be more inclined to grind them if I could then also turn the echoes into material as well, because then it's technically double. You have a chance of getting a better stat item, and then also being able to grind it up into dust if you don't want it. Like I've no interest in doing them because I've so many. I've no need to grind Except if I want to level up, and I just don't feel like the grinding time and wave plates is worth the amount of XP that you get. Hey, Drag. Oh, I already said. Why the cow? Because I need the meat. That's why. Smash these pots now.
Fast.
This isn't Legend of Zelda. You can't smash pots everywhere you go. And we're trying to get the teleporter. There's a lot of resources like this. It's plentiful. Bountiful, one might say. Let's get the teleporter and move on to the next area.
Guests of the unkind.
And nope, we're just gonna teleport away from you guys in a sec. We're just gonna track that next one and we'll grab that and then we'll go somewhere else. We will grab this kitty. Let's go. These are so cool. Boop. Super speedy. Go. And I'll basically do like all the puzzles and exploration probably off stream, just so I have something to do off stream. But like getting the teleporters, we gotta run around and have looks. I've already done the monkey. We've done that one. We've beaten your one. We need to basically get here. Track. Like easiest way to get here. Probably here, I'm thinking. I know we just came from this area. I needed the sustenance, brother. Yeah, that kind of felt like the right way. Where's the bridge they broke? Can I... I'm gonna do the thing in, like, while I'm flying. Hold on. Bum, 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 bum. Where's my thing? Abilities. Yeah, hold on. Probably use that one. So, whip here. Like, wait, what did we accidentally get rid of? No, I want grapple, equip, light. There we go. And then, boom. I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering, splendid. Boosh. I love it's also a separate stamina bar. It's a fucking great idea. Whoop. There we go.
Make it fast.
What was that? Cassia Bud and Bay Leaf. Bay leaves? Ooh, evil mirrors. Good to know. We want to get the area. There's bears! What are you? Oh, okay, you're... No, I'm sorry. You're not an echo. Like, are you a thing I can catch? No. Kind of feel bad for that one.
Winds, heed my command. Make it fast.
Boop.
Guests of the unkind.
Bye, doggies. Gonna nap these plants, though. There it is. Bye. Yoink. Alright, let's get to see the new area. Alright. And then there's a bird I can go beat up. We're gonna go beat up the bird. Well, we can try. Close. Do that and then bird. It's up there, okay. Yoink. Wait, no, we can't do main quest at the moment. We're too short on time. But we can still fuck around and find out. Can I pick this up? No. I feel like that plant should be pickable. Alright, uppy uppy. Alright, and then There's a thing over there. Crack. It's like that way. Ooh, can I? What are these? Okay. No tutorial. Oh, oh, it's a, okay, yeah.
Stay calm. Astral modulation.
You came across a random challenge.
Yay.
Together we vanish.
Be reduced
Dun, dun,
to
dun.
cinders.
Take form.
Go.
Time to wrap it up.
New region areas are pretty, yeah.
Your time is over.
Like, we're used to the post-apocalyptic stuff, so it's like nice to get a change. There we
Vow
go.
from the soul. In war with time.
Put it up again.
Tear you pieces. My field of expertise. Who's
We're just gonna not worry about building that up because we can kill one of them.
Sever. Zap strength. Zap strength. It's our current call. Together we have
we go. Cool. Okay. Oh no, I don't want to restart it. Nope, nope.
Guests of the unkind.
Restart.
Oh, look, shinies.
Whoopsies. Okay, we're gonna go feed the birds. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, come here, birdie.
Leave it to me.
You
I am
racked up and ready to
grafted
go.
in you. Loading.
tear them to pieces. Together we rise.
And switch and pull and switch again.
Tear them to pieces.
And oh, we
Get
killed
lost.
it. That was kind of cool looking though. All right. Hey, there we go. And then we get a bunch of stuff for that. Tales of the Isles, go. The Wanderings. Got the new area unlocked, that's fine. Tutorials. Okay. Fine. See what we got next. So we got the, I think we've got all the areas unlocked now. Yeah, have we fought the dragon? You never mind staying the ult. That slowed down hyper version though was cool. I think we can fight the dragon, right? Yeah, but just fight the dragon. I don't need to like farm it, but like I need to catch it at least once for like achievements and stuff like that. So
Together we vanish.
there we go. Oh, and the delayed attack. I'm not used to this guy just yet. Right, we're gonna.
In war with time.
We need the healing.
Loading.
Ooh, I can't. I swap. I'm a lot better at dodging than I am at countering.
Together we vanish. Mind's eye. Take form.
Come
Time to
on.
wrap it up. Now you'll behave.
Ooh, you got fucking yeeted.
Leave it to me. Loading. I engraft you new.
Alright, and then back to you because you've got full stacks. Drop down.
Be reduced
I mistimed that.
Crush them. Together we vanish. Clear as the blaze. Tear them to pieces.
Stack them and rack them.
No mercy.
Oh! It just looked like whack in the face. That sound effect was perfect. All right, so that will give us. And let's go. This one. Yes. So we've only got one here left, which is seems to be BG. Now we can go to our Ephesians. Let's teleport and get that. All right, let's go. These things on the way. And what we'll do is, so tomorrow we'll be back with the Dragon Age. And then same on Thursday. So all the streams are in the morning now. And then we're doing, yeah, Wuthering Waves. Dear God. We're doing Wuthering Waves Mondays and Mondays and Tuesdays, and then Wednesdays and Thursdays is we're playing through the Dragon Age series. Right, I need one of you so I can capture you. And you please die super quickly. Do that, do that. Yeah, let's go. I need to catch one of these. Alright, cool. That's one down. Files. And roll. Right there. Let's travel. We're still going. I'm gonna do like try catch those 3 creatures, and then we should be finished up. Because I gotta go see if I can get an appointment with the eye doctor like, right here. So
Mine tear them to pieces.
it's gonna be excessive, but we're gonna.
Watch and learn.
You didn't give me a thingy. Damn you. Alright. Let's try number 2. And then... We're both here? Okay, well I can get one of you anyway. Alright, ult you just because I might as well.
Time to wrap it up. Together we vanish.
Stop with the laser beams. Right, well.
My blade yearns. Tear them to pieces.
Alright, that might actually be the one that we needed, but might as well kill someone here over here.
Loading.
Diminish. Zapstrength, the stage is yours.
Go down.
Field of expertise.
There we go. Is that the one we needed? Yes, it is. Alright, so we got one more. I'm gonna touch this chest, and I'm gonna regret it. Because it's right here.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
Together we vanish.
I know there's probably another one in the area that I can check. Right, so what I need to do is, though, find the 3rd one. There is Game Boy's roll, because then it's literally... Okay. Ice version. I need it so that I can basically complete my thing, except for whatever's left. Here. Alright, oh, they're fighting with the dogs. Interesting. We're gonna be really, really excessive right now.
Beckon the divine flame. Tear them to pieces. I've had enough. Get lost. Watch and learn. Your time is over.
Leave it to me.
Dun, dun,
Loading.
dun, dun. It's a shame that the wolves are in the way.
Together we vanish. Feathers and cinnamon.
I got one. Yay. Alright. Shut off. Done. Boop. And that should be the last thingy. Yes. Ooh, I got my phone. Shut up, phone. That should be the Isles. 96%. Whoop. We're just literally missing whatever this is. It's not found yet, so it's probably like a world boss that we get from the story quest. That's fine. Well, everybody, thank you for joining in. For those in YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. For those of you in Twitch, please do hang around. We're going to go raid out and see if we can go send you off to someone. Let me see. Somebody I'm following playing Wuthering Waves. Bum, bum, bum. Nope. All right, let's see if we have same category. Who is playing? I'll send you over to someone. There we go. Okay, there's Chaotic Aurora. I'm gonna go raid them. They're a fellow VTuber. It's my first time raiding them. But Addicted to 2.0 and exploring character building. Chaotic. I love it. Let's go give them a raid. Go say hello. It looks like they're doing a little bit of fighting at the moment. Please do hang around. Go say hello to them. Big cheers in chat. It'll be the first time raiding them. But I will talk to you tomorrow. We'll be back with Dragon Age 1 and at the same time. So